Joining me today is Clinical Nurse Manager Susie Harle from the Brighton Vaccination Centre. It's a mass vaccination centre, so thank you for your time, Susie. How long has the Vaccination Centre hub been open in Brighton, and roughly how many people are you seeing a day?
The vaccination centre has been up and running since the third week in January, and we've been open 7 days a week. We have seen various amounts of people coming through our doors, from the minimum of 500 to the maximum of 2,800 per day.
Oh my gosh.
So some days are quiet, some days are busy.
What hours are you open on those 7 days a week?
So our first patient we receive around 8:40, and our last patient's appointment is at 7:35 in the evening. So that's almost 12 hours a day.
Wow, managing that and organising those rotas must be quite complex.
Yes, we'll say that, yes.
In a word.
It is quite tricky, and lots of new staff, lots of transient staff that work across various vaccination sites, although we are the biggest here in Brighton.
You're sunflower friendly, which is fantastic.
We
And
certainly are.
yes, I can see you've got your badge on there, so that's nice for anyone who wears a sunflower to recognise that you've had the training. How has the training gone down? How have your fellow colleagues found it?
It's been received very well. I think it's given lots of people food for thought. Something that we take for granted has created a lot of issues around people not being able to communicate with a mask on.
Yeah.
And it's had a real impact on patient care. With the benefits of the hidden disabilities, it's made it a lot easier for people to tell us something with a visual aid.
Yeah.
And it's worked quite successfully.
If somebody has come to you and said, I can't wear a mask because I have a disability which is preventing me from wearing it, how have you dealt with those situations?
So a lot of people who are over 80, who haven't been out at all, found it really overwhelming to come here. They put on a mask, they can't understand you, and they go, I'm sorry, love, I'm deaf, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
And immediately when they say that, we get a nice visor, pop the visor on, take the mask off, and they go, oh yeah. And suddenly they can watch your lips move and they communicate.
Yeah.
And you can see the relief on their face. And there's nothing that replaces a smile. And by covering your face up, you lose that smile, you lose that contact.
Yeah, it's really important, isn't it? The connection through your facial expressions is incredibly powerful. Have you seen many people with disabilities coming through your doors, and do you see people wearing the lanyard?
Our younger generation, the people that are have hidden disabilities, learning disabilities, deafness, just needing a bit longer to process information.
Yeah.
Dyslexia, agoraphobic. We've seen the younger people wearing the hidden disabilities lanyards, and that's been really helpful.
Susie, you've moved to a different location. Can you explain to us what I can see in the background and what that room is used for?
This is where Life BC, before COVID, people used to come and have a little drink or a little waiting area. It's now been converted into our briefing room.
Would you have any advice to any other vaccination hubs?
We are on a giant roller coaster in this COVID pandemic. And if it means taking 3-5 minutes to watch a video, then they can just simply wear a lanyard or see your badge on your top, and be able to express and how they're feeling, and for you to ask those simple questions like, is there anything I can do to help you? What would make it easier for you? Shall I pop on a visor? Just makes life so much easier.
Do you see a ray of hope now as we move towards the summer?
I do. It feels really great. I mean, for 30 odd years in nursing, we always talked when we had training about a pandemic. And you know what? It's in my heart. It's there. And I came out of semi-retirement to come and help vaccinate the nation because I feel passionate that this is our road out. And already when you see on the news that there's now 32 million, 35 million, 36 million, you think, I've actually done something, and you can go home and think, I've done my bit.